Welcome to the Just Bake channel. This is the channel where we
do things and say stuff. Just bake.
Oh man, we back in this mug.
Back in the mug, like good coffee, nigga. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know what we like to do on this show. What we like to we like to talk about good things, watch good things, documentaries,
anything.
You got a doc you trying to put out. Send us a little link. Maybe we'll check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Documentaries, man. No, I want to see no doctors over here. You know what I'm saying?
So this week I chose one. Because I like to go down these little musical holes of like international music.
Show them the way.
Because we love music here on the Just Bake channel. As you can see, if you are a subscriber, if not, please subscribe. Please help us out with
Do
that
it all.
algorithm.
Put them notifications on too.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below and tell us what to watch
Yeah,
next.
we just gave a shitload of instructions, and we hope you follow some of them, if not all of them.
Just saying.
Yeah, so we go down this avenue of checking out these cool things, and I just picked this one this week because I like to go into the musical hole of seeing how they do it in other countries. That tends to be a good drive we do here on this channel. So I picked the China trap. It's called the Rise of the Chinese Trap Music in China. Yeah. Trap is.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at anything besides I can't hear the word China anymore without thinking of Donald Trump.
China.
China.
Yeah.
Well, here in China, I forget. Don't ask me how to pronounce the section of China where this main one came from.
Chen something, man.
That's just racist, I think. But
Chen. Oh, fuck.
There's a Chen in there.
I'm sorry, guys.
He totally he destroyed everybody. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
He's a Chen hater. So what we're saying?
No, I'm not.
So with this
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Hudson. Why are we doing Jenny from the block?
There we go.
That's my favorite all time.
Jenny from the block.
Oh God, make it stop. Chenny and the Jets. We're this one is great. Like I said, I like to go into the international vibe and especially with the hip hop scene.
The Chenver Nuggets.
Chelsea and the Pussycats.
Oh man, Chenver, Colorado is a place I think we should visit there.
Right.
So yeah, they had this trap music is big in this part of China that it's growing. Of course, hip hop is big around the world, and China especially has a big grip of hip hop. They've had it for some time where they dove into it with us. But the trap is a newer style of hip hop, which I don't know. Would you say about a 10-year run right now? It's been maybe a little more than that.
Yeah.
It's been about 10 years strong for the hip hop genre to thrive in hip hop.
Yep.
And China's popping onto it. Now I think this doc we checked out was actually from a couple years ago, so it's not that new of a doc. We fucks with Vice News. They have a lot up there.
The place is called Chengdu. All right, people. There it is. Chengdu, China.
Chengdu, China. So shout out to them for trying to get the trap music going out there. So I'm not a big trap head. Some of it I might like, but just for me personally, some of the production gets too redundant. So
I fucks with it.
Yeah, I do too. But it's just for me, production wise, it gets too muddled and the same. It gets the same.
It's fast food. You can't sit down and listen to an album worth of trap music. But
exactly.
There's songs.
There's songs in there that I appreciate. But like you said, a whole trap album, I don't know if I can.
That'd get tough.
It's just for me personally. That's just personal preference. Personal preference. But I understand the vibe and the whole flow that everybody gets from it when they listen to it. It took me a while to understand that part of it. Like, oh, these niggas just want to turn off the mind real quick and dive in. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to trying to get it's more of a vibe music.
It's more of a feeling.
It's a feeling music. We'll stop saying vibe and feeling because they're twins, I think.
Yeah.
Energy, man, shifted. The moon
that's
making
energy.
its way.
Energy.
Look, I'm an energy talker, so I can't say nothing too bad. But yeah, so this part of China, man, they're trapping out there.
Chengdu is trapping hard.
And I don't know how you guys felt about it. I mean, I'm always on the fence with this stuff. I'm not in a bad way, but
I just have to say the obvious here. Why did they open up with a guy rapping that had nothing to do with the doc?
And was easily the worst rapper of the entire
Right.
doc.
You know what I mean? Like
that was something intro. When they put this doc together, You might even pick the guy at the end with the tats on his head. He probably would have been a better fit to lead off.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I know they want to work it up to like the bigger guys.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they just put like he's not that good. We'll let him start it off. You know?
But
I don't
that's
know.
it.
I just think that's a recipe for people to turn it off. Like that was it was
Exactly.
so bad though. Like
Exactly.
it was so.
But then,
bad.
but then,
nowadays it's not though. You know?
but
Yeah,
then,
you
but
know,
then,
it's-
the editor, whoever he is or she, thought it would be more even a brilliant idea to have him close the doc also.
he did, didn't he?
Grand opening, grand closing.
What the fuck is going on here, people?
Over who, nigga? I'm just. Oh, but when he set it off,
I'm
then-
sorry, but really quick, I just imagined if we could maybe this this winter and this Christmas when it comes around. Can you even imagine? You know how they made the book Horton Hears a Who? Can we make that into Hova Hears a Who? And just,
Over here's a who? Over here's a who. Every time he get
that'd
he
be
get waved.
an amazing children's book. You know what I'm saying?
You put the every time Beyonce asks him, you put these dirty ass discs in the sink. Who? Who be who?
Hova Hears a Who.
Over here's a who.
Don't be stealing no shit. Either.
Yeah. I mean, to start off the gate, watching this Vice joint, man, and when it came out with this guy at the beginning, it kind of had me like, oh, I hope there's better representation
Yeah,
than
man.
him going through this doc. It
Yeah,
wasn't a
man.
good start. You're right about that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good start. He compared himself to Eminem. He even wore his hoodie.
I
he wore his
even-
hoodie like him.
I even forgot about that.
I'm like Eminem,
man.
and sometimes I
Yeah.
rap in, I think he said Russian. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like my
Bro.
5-year-old like nephew. That was his first bars. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we're from that era, like that's whack rap, and that's why I say like now it's different because somebody gets up there now and it's like they applaud and appreciate and get enthusiastic about the effort.
I think
It's more effort over skill. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why we're kind of hard on these guys.
We're from a skillful era.
yeah.
Right. We're from a like
Yeah.
we appreciate a skill.
Yes.
Like, I believe you had said it before, it was like, shit that motherfuckers were doing, we looked at it coming up as like that was like, and then you come up like doing your part of being a part of that, the genre and the music. And it's like, man, I can't come up with shit like that. It's almost like they seemed untouchable with some of the shit they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they put things together, and it was a certain skill set, man, that not everybody can do it. Nowadays, especially with trap music, trap is just more of a look and a sound than
And
an actual
there's
music,
people that get into the music business now, and especially with that type of music, as just a business move instead of like, you remember it was popular probably like 5 years ago where cats would wear all rappers would wear a t-shirt saying I'm not a rapper because it was just, they're not into it for any artistry at all or any skill. It's, I know I could do this. I could put enough money into this to get enough people to see me to.
I got a good voice. I got the look, and I got I got the swag.
The machine theory of it all.
Right.
Instead of the authentic.
Right, and
know
I
what
try
I was
to
trying to say.
authenticity.
There
But
we go.
I try to get into that whole thing because, and that's when I try to step outside of myself because if you don't, you're just gonna have a narrow, straight-minded way of thinking.
Right.
Of just like, nah, these niggas white. It's like, yeah, because that's to me because it's like we're from that, you're saying that era of like there's some lyrics. I want to hear something. I want to kind of like I said, if you're not doing that, at least give me some good cadence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But if you're like coming up there and your cadence is whack and you're not even like you're saying you're gonna spit some bars and you come with shit like that. That doesn't fly in my book. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tell
Because
me you're gonna just jump around and sing. And
You can tell skill even if you can't understand what they're saying. You can tell
Absolutely.
if someone can put words together nicely. You can tell by the flow. You can tell by the
at the end.
rhythm,
Exactly. I
by
was just about
riding
to say
the
that.
beat.
Exactly.
I forget his name.
Just like the star out there, that's the big trap rapper guy. I didn't know a fucking thing what he was saying.
Yep.
But it sounded good.
You heard how it was pointed out there that
Right.
like if I was, if I knew his dialect and I'm in his language, I'm
Right.
like, busting right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
and also the other guy, not the main one, but the one that was more laid back, the taller, skinnier one.
Yep.
Glasses.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He how he like he's how he was smooth. Like he's considered like the smooth trap rap guy. Because
Right.
if you look at him, you'll be like, because he's not like the other guy with the clothes, with the tats. He's just, he's more laid back with
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's different. It's different things with it. But
it's some of it gets tough to see.
but that guy,
sometimes, man.
but the beginning guy,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have been in the equation at all.
No.
Yeah.
The chubby guy didn't really do it for me either. He kind of was very cartoonish a little bit. Some of his actions, you know what I'm saying? The bigger, you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
heavy dude in the group, and I was kind of like,
But I knew about them
those guys right there.
because they started they started. They was under 808 music. I don't know if you guys know about 808, but there's a record. There was a record. No, they were out of California. Remember the guy, the Chinese kid, that sung English, that did that song with Ghostface.
I wasn't on it.
Yeah. I forget.
I've been out of it for a minute.
You're not talking about. He's not a battle rapper.
No. He was like 16 years old. You know what I mean? He was 16 years old. He was just playing around with and
Jin?
No, not Jin.
Oh, no.
But I gotta look him up. But
Yeah.
But he was the first American Chinese guy signed to 808.
The guy in that group.
No, the
guy you're talking about.
Right,
Okay,
the California
yep.
kid,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then these dudes collabed. The Chinese people that were, because that was their thing.
Yep.
Their record label, they were from, you know what I mean, from China, whatever. So, Chinga. Oh man,
Not Rich Chigga.
Yes.
Chigga. Oh, he changed his name to Brian or something.
Brian is his real name.
Well, he had to change it because he got a lot of shit.
It was way too close to the N-word.
Right,
Right. So that guy, him,
Yep.
he got signed to 808 and brought 808 to the forefront, and
he had
these guys right,
featured with him, guys.
right, and they never,
know that.
and they kept it with with their dialect, original Chinese dialect,
Yep.
but with the trap sound.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Gotcha.
that was one of the first groups in with 808 that was in America starting to, because that's what
They were right because they were saying in here how they felt as though they felt they had what it takes to make an international buzz.
Yes.
Splash, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
That's from
Yes.
what they were saying in that group. Damn it, I can't remember your name. Sorry, guys. But when you blow up, I'll kick myself in the ass. Like, I don't remember the name, but they're great. No. But
they really are.
yeah, nah, there was three of those guys, and they're like that part of China. I guess, is,
Chengdu.
Chengdu is the hub of the. I guess it's not really big. Trap music's not big in China, but that's the hub of where they're kind of
Right, but it's
trying to
big
make
in
it
that
bigger.
one spot.
Right, hip hop is big out there, but
Right.
You gotta remember too, like in China, like a lot of when you look at some of the K
You gotta first-
K-pop genres and all that, they gravitate and hold on to
You
more
are-
of that essence that we're from.
And another thing too, those artists are also got to fight through the imprint that Wu-Tang left on those people too. Believe it or not. Nah, seriously.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Seriously. Like rap music to them is like Wu-Tang. If you're not coming out sounding like Wu-Tang,
But
they
I
really
say
don't-
that. But I say that. But then I flip it on its head because they're even deeper than that.
No, I'm not.
You know what I mean?
right,
saying, but I'm saying they're like students of the game before the Wu.
Right.
80s, Rakim.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because
You
they
know
were
what I'm
big
saying?
rock heads before the hip hop culture. Even
No, I'm
they-
just
you know
saying
what I
like
mean?
the 80s hip hop genre is like their favorite.
Yeah.
They held on to that for
Right.
a long-
Yeah,
and it's like,
yes. They
if
hold
you look-
on
if
to
you look
that.
at their influence now with a lot of
Where
the
they
rap that comes
dress.
out of China.
Yes.
It's like that's the era they fuck with. That's why when
They love
we
it.
watch
They love
a lot
it.
of the K-pop
Yes, sir.
stuff,
Yes, sir.
and when they get into that 80s, 90s sound, it's like, oh, I can do this. I am familiar, nigga. I am a fish to this water. You understand me?
But I
Tired of
think
climbing the
they
tree.
are becoming more Americanized to where the younger generation, where they might know about that stuff, but they like the stuff that's happening
Yes.
now.
Right.
You know,
and
they
that's
like
the
to
younger
emulate
guys,
that.
Right, like
yeah.
you said, these guys are younger ones. Like, nah, it's what's current. It's what's pop. Hey, listen, man. Popular music gravitates to people wanting to do this shit. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. You got something that's popular. What it is. People get their startup kit going. They get their fucking. Hey, we gotta look like these guys.
Yep.
And sound like them to play the role to be it. And you know what? It was interesting. When listening to when they were talking. They break it down. Like, they get it. Like, no, I need to develop a character. I need to, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they know what it is, what they're doing. And so they're not really, like, trying to fool anybody, as opposed to kind of, like, here in the States, we do it as an illusion base. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The guys with the,
Well, that's one of the things.
Trippie Redd wants you to make you really think he's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
these guys kind of paint a different picture.
Well, that's one thing I like that the guy, there was a certain gentleman, I don't know anybody's name in anything, so I mean no disrespect, but when the guy was pointing out about how everybody was like characters, and because that's
Right.
exactly what they are, it's just, we're dumb in America to where we believe that shit.
Right.
But everywhere else they look and there's like, oh,
That's not
you're
what
just
it is.
playing that, and you're just playing that, and they are just characters in rap music that they're, how we was talking about, like the guys in Slaughterhouse, they're quote lyrical murderers, and they're trying to they kill everybody with their fucking words. And then he was saying people like Rick Ross and
Yes.
Future and other people, they're the hustler,
Right.
Yes.
and that's the
That's-
character that they
right.
play.
Yes.
And it was
That's
nice
just-
to see that he
He's
knew,
student.
hey, this is just characters. These aren't real fucking people,
Right.
which is hilarious because everybody in the States is just like, oh my God, they're really going to do it.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
don't diss Eminem. You know he'll do to you? Like, there's just dumb shit like that.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Rick Ross has 38 rooms and they all play peekaboo in it. You didn't know that? Like,
Yeah.
No, he exaggerated a little bit, but yes, he
Right.
has a lot of rooms in the house. It's a big house. I've seen it.
That's why the not the short the taller one, the skinny one. I'm sorry. But he said today, he's like, yeah, it's a character thing. So my character is the smooth guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right. They know that in that genre of hip hop, that everybody has a lane of, like you said, they consider them characters because it's like, it's performing arts, man. Like, you know what I mean? You're putting on something.
Entertainment. Hello.
Yeah.
But people don't separate that because we're in an era right now where they want everything to be kind of so real that it's that era of like, I gotta make it seem real to make it seem believable. So I do this extra shit, with the angry grandpa that's probably not really angry, but we make it look that way to get our gain and our views and shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of convince people something's real that's not. And here in America, we pull it off pretty well.
I like that there were also a lot of guys out there that they really had a head on themselves to where I enjoyed their answers because instead of trying to bullshit and get around stuff, they would actually answer it honestly. Like one of them, the reporter asked the guy, he's like, do you think that kids will take this music the wrong way? And the guy's like, yeah, probably. But music is for the listener to interpret. You can't set up the entire fucking.
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
all you can
yes.
do. My boy Walter told me once with all the entertainment and all the stuff that we put out. He said all you can do is put it out.
Right.
You can't control it after it's out. You can't control how somebody takes it. You get I'm not mad about it because people react their own way, but I do reactions to battle rap and we do reactions to battle rap. On one that I did, somebody just called me a culture vulture. Doesn't touch me at all. To me, honestly, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those like,
funny.
oh, you don't know who I am, and that's completely okay. But you can't change anybody's mind. All you can do is put your shit out, and if somebody gets mad about it, they get mad about it. But you just keep putting your shit out, and that's all that you can do.
Right, and then when you get that groove and you get that niche, man, you're gonna get more positive.
Yeah.
When you're getting more positive or negative,
Or
you can't thrive and survive as being a top dog without having like I said, everybody got pockets of haters, man. You can't be at the top without having some haters.
I mean, or you could even take it on that level where fuck it, I'm gonna be the villain.
Yeah, I mean Tekashi 6ix9ine. People kind of and even to take it out of music, like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
People want to watch him lose.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
What did people start watching him for near the end of his career? Yo, he's talking so much shit. I just want him to lose. And now that kid Jake Paul is stepping into that of like he talks so much shit. He just beat up a UFC fighter, but it seems like he won't box any actual fucking boxers.
Yeah, he was a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like another amateur boxer.
No, but so he's playing that villain role. So that is a
it's an angle too.
Yeah,
right?
but like we said, with Homeboy talking about characters and shit like that.
Yep.
But what I really like that the guy was saying was he didn't try to go, well, I'm not a role model. No, he just answered the question normally like a normal person and was just like, yeah, no, people will probably take this the wrong way plenty of times because that's the world. And what people want to do is they want to stop like ever having responsibility in any of it. When he's like, no, that's going to happen.
Right.
And then we have to deal with that. That's going to happen. But people are adults and they need to, learn.
Yeah,
I like the interview.
He said you got to give that, you got to give that space for that.
Yeah.
I like the interview because he wasn't holding no punches.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He was being direct. You know what I mean? And the answers were clean and cut.
Yeah, no, I like how that guy was answering when he was stating that, like how he broke down, like we know there's characters,
Yep.
He goes he enjoys the Eminem Slaughterhouse because he's like their characters are like going after the rappers out, you know what I mean? It's like going after the big dogs.
Yep.
That underground shit we know, you know what I'm saying? You want Rick Ross in them? That's that fancy life. That's that flashy shit. You want to talk money, and it's like it's dope to hear, but for somebody that's starting at the bottom, it's kind of hard to relate to.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't relate to having money like that. I'm not knocking him because I wouldn't expect Rick Ross at this point in his career to rap about anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, even though he still does the coke talk, but that's like he's comparing. It's a comparative.
Jay-Z still raps about coke all the fucking time.
I know. It's
and
like,
it's hilarious.
You're walking to art galleries buying $40 million paintings, man. You ain't got to talk about coke no more.
But it's people want, and I'll tell you, man, it's for me,
Hove back.
same shit. I want to listen to 50 Cent rap about violence. I want to listen to 50 Cent rap about clapping someone and clocking them in the fucking head with a gun. I don't want to listen to 50 Cent rap about being rich. I'm going to tell you, like, that's what I like from him is because 50 Cent was like the second coming of DMX with that type of dangerous energy. He was dangerous.
Energy.
Yes.
That's a fucking t-shirt. Dangerous energy.
Dangerous energy. That's also fucking energy drink, probably.
Dangerous energy.
Yep.
Get involved.
Listen.
That risk.
Imagine the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? It says it on the can.
Let's take a risk. Let's take a risk sip, nigga. One sip, you might not make it, nigga.
But I'll tell you, and one of the skinny guys that they were interviewing was, I mean, they were all skinny except for one dude. But the skinnier guy near the end, what he said, I wrote down because I really appreciate it, because also, like the other K-pop documentary that we watched, those dudes just didn't feel that genuine. Like these dudes felt like they were there and they were having fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't feel like a caricature. But what he said, every culture has a place of origin, but the culture belongs to all humankind.
The people, yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it started here. You did that, but you can't be a gatekeeper on all this shit of like, no, we did it, so now you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Like it starts from somewhere, but it belongs to everybody. Like, and please, we'll give props to where it started. It started out in the park. We've heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop started out in the park.
And that's what's great about like over there with them in that genre is that they do the research. They're students of the game. Like they respect that part. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We got youthful, the youth here that are like coming up in the hip hop. They don't respect that old shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They don't want to hear that. All we are a bunch of old timers talking about the bullshit before them. You know what I'm saying? Like. What? I don't listen to Run DMC. Yeah, those are the guys with the big glasses, right? And the Adidas with the shelters.
Right, but if it wasn't for them, you dumbasses, you wouldn't have your shot.
Yeah.
But these guys understand that, and they appreciate and respect that. So that's why I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it takes away from that, because it's hard. That's why I say I'm on the fence, because I go through that just because of how we were and how we were growing up. You see that. You're gonna think clown. This nigga being a clown right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because it's like you walking around looking like that. You trying to like emulate and disrespect my culture. Like we're from that era. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it's like we clown the guy who had the startup kit that come out. Yo. He got his hat to the side and he's trying to like you're trying too hard.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the only part I would have as a critique for any artist that's out there in China and you're trying to really get into that rap game and it's everything. I know now it's more of a image thing, so I can't really direct that. But to me personally, if you want to be that underground, you want to get it, just find your own lane in it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just doing exactly what they're doing, look-wise.
Bro,
music-wise,
I always say it, man. You know? Fucking be original.
Well, that's hard these days.
You know what I mean? But that's the thing, man. Right. You don't want to fucking be a carbon copy of every fucking thing else, man.
Yep. That's how they make it now.
Well,
but that's the sad thing,
right? Because
that's the sad shit about it.
There is a cutout. There is a cardboard cutout of success with these guys, and so they like tattoos on the face. Have a fucking mentality. Let me get some crazy colors in my hair.
Pretend you don't care about anything, because if you ever care about anything, then that's your immediate downfall.
That's why
you can't care about anything.
I mean, but
that's a bigger group of people that are running in that way.
But that's why we had the different category. And when we was coming up, we had the different type of rhymers. Right. You had your Onyx. Right. You had your common. Like you had your common sense with the conscious rap. The Qualibs. You know what I mean? Right. And then you had your hardcore. Right. Then you had your hardcore guys. Yep. You know what I mean? We had diversity in our shit. Yep. Now it's all like. Yeah. Repeat.
But that's not just music, P. That's everything now. Because even let me break down a little bit of think about TikTok. Think what TikTok is. TikTok is many other things, and it's much more than this. But mostly what it is, it's everybody doing the same dance. And if you're not doing the same dance, then you're using this audio that the other person used to now put it into your situation. It's just copy and repeat. Even down to when somebody fucking passes away, what are they going to say?
Yes.
My condolences. People copy and paste fucking when somebody dies, they can't think of something original to fucking say.
Right.
So it's tough, man.
It's hard to get originality out of somebody that can't even think originally on their day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people can't even tap into emotion when somebody passes away to think of something original to write down. They just know, oh shit, yo, that word condolences sounds dope.
Right.
So I'm gonna write condolences.
Exactly.
That's what people do, right?
Yeah. It's condolences. Yeah. That's why I said, I wish just at one point in my life, maybe if I can ever meet up with Chris Brown, I could be a blood so I can write my condolences, because that would be the funniest shit ever in the world. Yo, my condolences. My bad. Yo, my condolences.
We don't say she's around here good.
or they'll say condolences and spell it with a K.
Exactly.
Oh, condolences with a K. This is true.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Yo,
we're not
another-
trying to, we're not
no,
trying
but
to,
this ain't attacking the youth at all or
but-
generational wise. It's just a mere observation, man. It's just
Like how you
it's
say,
just what it is.
like how you say, I'm just a pupil of the truth.
Listen, pupils
Yeah.
of the truth.
No, I agree. It's not.
You know what I mean? But
we're not
the truth is the
criticizing.
truth,
It's
bro.
just.
It's not smashing and slamming, but they'll say they are slamming us. No, it's observation, man.
It's constructive criticism
I'm
with two
comparing.
C's, not K's.
Yo, but no, it is just what is happening right now, and I feel bad for the youth that grow up in that because being original is probably the toughest thing to do right now. Another thing that Homeboy said that I really enjoyed, he said, "Do your best and you'll get what you deserve." I like that because it's not. You can't go out there and just expect everything to be given to you. He said, "Do your best and you will get what you deserve," and I really fucking like that because. Like we were talking about in another podcast, all that follow your dream shit, nobody ever goes to the dark side of follow your dreams. It's all, everybody always goes, no, follow your dreams, do this all the right way.
Right,
You're going to make
right,
it. You
right.
got to remember that, no, you're not. You know what I
Right.
mean? Some people are going to make it.
Right.
It doesn't fucking work out. Like
Right.
we were saying
He said
in the
you just gotta
Shaggy
put it-
documentary.
Yes.
What happened to him? He did everything right, and then somehow there were
shitted on, right,
exactly he
right.
got shitted on, and then eventually there was some magic fucking storm that
Right.
happened, and everything worked out right.
That's the key. If you get anything out of this, is like no matter what's gonna happen, you just got to give it your best, man. Mm-hmm. And know that you gave it all. You know what I mean? At some point, don't fool yourself either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
Don't be like,
and don't lie to yourself.
right. Don't be like, yo, I gave it everything. Like you know the truth.
Yep.
You didn't give it all you got. You got to be able to say, like, to me, I always tell myself I could do better every day. You know, and
Yeah.
that's how I keep myself going. You know what I mean? You know, because I know I can. You know what I'm saying? It's just a point blank. You could be doing great in life, man, but if you're not telling yourself you could do better, man, it's a complacency that comes that you could be your demise. You know, so it's like
Talk about this.
yo, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go over that, man, barrier to me. You know,
Another thing that Homeboy said that I really enjoyed, which it gives me hope because, like you said, there are people that almost make a character of it and they're cosplaying. But when he said, "I think what matters is what you do, not who you are or where you're from," and I think he was the gentleman that respected the culture the most.
Yes,
because
right.
Yes.
he didn't seem to be the cat that was dressed up in all the accoutrement and everything.
right.
He was kind of like just being himself, and I think he got it the most.
Right,
You know,
Right.
And
that's
that's
the not the with the tattoo, the other guy you talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, the other
That
guy.
was
Yeah,
Woody
the
on
smooth
it.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
him.
was
guy.
the one. He had a lot of good answers.
Yes,
He-
that
I
guy.
I enjoyed his
Bro,
his
like-
answers. He got it. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
feel like he should be teaching it
Yes.
out there. Like, look, guys, part of the culture is also you gotta be yourself. You gotta be
Yes.
original. Like, yo,
He
they
was
don't
definitely
understand.
hitting
Like Americans, especially in the U.S., we embrace the Chinese culture so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you just take that culture and just interpret it into the music, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, we see it. You know, when we look at the K-pop videos, they're taking the genres of music and putting it together. But when you look at their styles, like, yo, they're not wearing shit like that out here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, when you look at, like, you know, Blackpink and all them and their outfits, you like, yo, shit is looking like those. You can see the mixture of it where
Right.
they got the influence from somewhere,
Right.
but it's their own. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
It's a creative, different flow.
It's
to
like
it,
when you
know?
would copy somebody's homework and it'd be like, all right, yeah, but just don't do it. You know, just change it so it's
Change the
not.
wording.
Change it so they can't tell it was mine. You know.
Right.
I know. To the teacher goes like this. Yep, these little niggas trying to be plagiarized.
Yo, the other thing I want to end on real quick is, did you get the little thing at the end when they were talking about, yo, that song that you guys do at the end, man, that you guys kill when you're like, gang.
Yeah.
Yo, was that about the government? But they didn't want to say it because remember when he was just like, no, yeah, yo, you know who it's about, but we're not gonna say nothing. That's what I was wondering because obviously you know the Chinese government is
Right.
Yeah.
overpowering.
Right.
I wonder
I
if
thought
So
that's
yeah,
what that was
because they were
about.
saying because
I
he
thought they were
said
talking about another group.
he was saying what he was saying was gang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then that's when he said like you were saying, yeah, we're talking about it, but you know we can't really
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, see, I missed that.
You might be on
Like I was
something, man.
off on it because at first because maybe I.
Oh, I'm not saying I know. I'm just I'm just saying.
No, but-
I'm just saying for me, what I thought I heard or read, because you know when you look away on subtitles and shit, you
Yes.
might miss the fucking.
You might-
sentence.
yes.
You know, I thought they were talking about like another group they had beef with,
Right.
and then they were talking about the guys that we don't want to talk about it because they were like almost like there was controversy amongst another group they were talking about. And that kind of was something that was said. And he's like, we don't want to talk about it. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
maybe I was off, but
I definitely, they were talking about another group, but I don't know what the group was, whether it was a music group or it was.
undercover.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't know.
All right, so yeah,
But,
so it was a group.
hey, if you know, leave us a
Let
comment
us
down
right,
below.
make a
Let us
comment or
know.
something. You know what I mean? Let us. I mean,
Hey,
put us
if you
on.
want to send us tickets to come out there to China, just leave the comment down below. And send it.
There's
We'll
a link
visit.
to our Cash App. Send us.
There it is.
Hey, we'll come visit.
There it
man.
is.
I swear to you not, I will enjoy everybody.
But I like that movement because now, you know what I'm saying, there's and when they was ending it, they was saying how now there are groups in Chengdu, not in the area where the way I know the group is from the from the 808 record label. Right. So those guys, right, they were one of the first original ones, right, to get to really make it. But now, because of that, like in the whole other side of Chengdu now there's other groups now starting to get popular too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So this thing is growing out there, bro.
Right.
And it's growing pretty quick. You know what I mean? So
Internet, man.
That's dope. Yeah.
Keeps
No,
everybody-
it
keeps us
was
all in
a,
tune, man. These guys, they quick information, quick processing times, and quick turnarounds to put out products.
But how hip hop, though, the to me, I'm just gonna the plain and most rootful thing of it is how the hip hop music touches everybody.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
And it's cool that and you got to take the good and the bad because you cool.
Yes.
That, you could you love it because it touches everybody, but then you feel sad because it also became such a cash cow that people just running for the bag. You know. What
Yes.
I mean? So you run away from that actual music part of it, like and the business side wins, but you can't knock that because
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get
Right.
involved in music. Usually, you're trying to get to a
It's
bag.
a big business,
You
man.
know what I mean? Yeah, it's a very
Well,
big
and that's the operative word there is
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a
It's
big
not
business.
a French. It's business, and people are trying to make the.
And it's a business that they potentially knew was big, but really don't have no clue because, like, bro, even like what like you guys do with the K-pop, like that's their own thing, and
Yeah.
that's huge.
huge.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Huge.
True.
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, overall, dope ass documentary.
Yeah, I liked
Please leave a comment down below. Tell us what to watch next. Until next time, this has been the Just Bake channel where we
Do things and say
Just bake, y'all.